Let me open Mohammed Ali Shah on this. Major Shah, talking about this particular blast in Kabul. Now, we also saw just a couple of days earlier, we also saw a blast outside a Gurudwara in Kabul. Now, we know that the ISIS KP is one of the major threats to Taliban, but Taliban itself being a terror rule in Afghanistan. What is the security situation like in Afghanistan, and what more can the international community do?
See, the moment a government of terrorists is formed,
right,
the Haqqani network, I mean, it's ridiculous. A Haqqani network, I mean, they have their big shots over there in the parliament, and the Pakistani ISI chief, General Faiz Ahmed, lands up in Pakistan, right in the midst of crisis. An ISI, which is meant to be a secret agency. Here, the chief of the secret agency lands up in Afghanistan with a big hello about the addressing international media, being clicked and paparazzi floating about him. So yes, when you have a government of terrorists, which is not accepted by not only the countrymen but the international community, I mean, this is the least we can expect.
Right.
Sorry, very, very sorry state of affairs. Now, when the Shapagiza Cricket League, which is like the T20, which is like the IPL equivalent, I'm not comparing, but I'm trying to give an example so that people understand. Like the IPL of India is, and between the two teams, as you rightly said, the Bande Amir Dragons and the Pamir Zalmi. When this was happening, like in India, in stadium, we have long rooms. I have been part of the IPL for 2 consecutive years, an integral part of IPL. In fact, I was city coordinator in the year 2018, 2019. We had long rooms for the players. Here in Afghanistan, you have bunkers. So the players were safely taken off to bunkers. And no terrorist group has taken responsibility of it as yet. And because they are like ISIS, Khorasan and Taliban, which is actually their offshoot only, they're cousins in a way. But they do not get along because ISIS, Khorasan feels the Taliban, despite being how nasty and how hardy they are, they feel that they are still soft. Despite being how conservative they are, ISIS, Khorasan still feel that Taliban is still being very soft. But no, see, there was a lot of talk about when Taliban had taken over. Remember 15th August 2021, almost going to be a year now. The Taliban have changed, Taliban, they reformed. Rubbish, they're not changed, they're not reformed. Taliban will remain Taliban. And when you have a government of terrorists in the country, I mean, worse things could have happened. This is just a very, very minor, stray incident, Aarti.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Always a pleasure to be with you on NewsX in the morning to learn from you and from the outstanding Major Dr. Mohammed Ali Shah. Thank you very much. I've just heard what Major Saab had to say. I cannot agree with him more. In international affairs, if you need a friend, get a dog.
Ambassador Vora and Major Shah, thank you for joining us and sharing your thoughts on this particular story.